darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. 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 Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall. Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. 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 Remember the mall, still hear that call. Remember the mall, still hear that call. after love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Saturday, August 16th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. Yay, I was able to do it today. Before we get into the game, though, I do want to apologize to anyone who may have been expecting me to be on yesterday. I know I put up all my Go Live posts and everything, and I just didn't go on. After I put up the Go Live post, I decided to take a quick nap because I was exhausted. I put up my Go Live post starting around 4:55 a.m. and I go live at 6, which means I'm sitting in front of my computer at 5:50. At 5:50, I figure, half hour, I'll be able to lay down, take a nap, and I'll be able to wake up, no problem. Completely slept through the alarm that I had set. Didn't wake up until like 6:30. So, yeah, I do apologize. I don't normally do that. I was just so exhausted. I barely got any sleep the previous night, and so, again, I apologize. Anyway, let's get into the game. Alrighty.
After Lord Cineratus' death, I knew you'd be here eventually. A lesser Sith would run and hide under a sand dune, but it's obvious you're not a lesser Sith.
This doesn't need to end in violence.
I suppose you could flee, leave the Sith Order behind, find a lover, settle down, start a farm in some backwater planet. But you would always be the one who fled. And I would always be the one who let you get away. It would eat at us, always wondering who would have won. Roland?
Yes, Master.
The apprentice of a disobedient Sith must die. Let us do our solemn duty. This time, I will be sure to dispose of your corpse personally.
I didn't want it to end like this.
Teufel Atlaus.
Let's make sure to loot the body first.
You must stop this nonsense now.
Don't let him talk to you like that. He's a treacherous snake. Cut out his fangs. Careful now. Don't lose control.
I warned you my ritual was dangerous. I warned you it was not for the weak, but you drank the poison.
What have you done, you fool? You can't handle that kind of power.
No, yes, I can.
What just happened? Where's Thanaton?
You're dying, little snake. Don't struggle. It'll only prolong the agony.
One thing I forgot to mention about the Force binding. You should never, ever bind more than one ghost at a time. Or else, well, you'll see.
I command you to leave.
We thought you might say that, but we'd rather not.
We had no choice but to serve you before, but now we can finally have some fun.
Sith. Back in the land of the living. Easy now.
You overextended yourself. The ghost's power was too much for your body to adapt to so quickly. And that's not to mention the little chats you've been having in your sleep. Let me guess, the ghosts?
They won't be quiet. How did you know?
I know a thing or two about voices invading one's thoughts.
Whatever the cause, you look dire. And Thanaton will take advantage unless we find a cure quickly.
Give me some time to do some research. Ashara, I'll need your help. Holocrons are impossible these days.
All right. You know what? I guess they're already done, so... Let me take a look at that item that I picked up. Woohoo! Upgrades.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well. Destination. Enjoy your stay.
Spaceport. I need to get to my ship. So yeah. Apparently, I wasn't able to defeat Lord Thanaton this time, but I know I will be able to defeat him next time. While we're on the taxi flight, a few things. I missed out on the classic WoW YouTube content, which I will hopefully get done today. And I also missed out on the Minecraft YouTube content, which I will get done today, as well as the Star Wars The Old Republic content, which actually I'm thinking I'm going to do the YouTube content and have it post the same day that the full Twitch stream VODs would post to YouTube. So the following day after the actual stream. So in this case, the Star Wars YouTube content will post tomorrow. I have scripts for everything already for the videos that I missed out on doing. So everything's all set. Thumbnails are made. Scripts are written. I just have to actually record the content. So keep an eye out for that stuff. It will show up eventually.
Well, this is entirely out of hand. Ah, no, don't touch that!
I don't care. So, anyway, I will get that stuff done eventually. I'm a little behind on it right now. It's just one of the many, many things that I have to iron out the kinks of, is actually getting the content done. Making sure that I schedule myself so that, you know, the work actually gets done. It's one of the many facets of doing this all on my own and not being beholden to anyone else in regards to actually getting this work done. You know, some people, they have whole teams that all they have to do is show up and record the content, and then things like thumbnails and editing and all that gets done for them. I'm doing this all myself. Looks like we have some conversations to have with people.
Hey, Sith. We make a pretty good team. I was thinking I might take off after I found Reich, but the old job just doesn't sound quite as appealing.
I'd be honored to have you with me.
Maybe sometime I'll take you out into open space, show you the thrill of lying in wait for a big freighter and a big payoff. I may be out of the game, but my skills are sharper than ever.
Sounds like some fun. I hate getting stuck on geometry.
If you don't mind my asking, how is it you became Sith, my lord? The process is completely foreign to me. I had a brother who was Force-sensitive. Darth Maul came and took him to Korriban, but we didn't hear from him again after that. Ungrateful little rat thinks he's too good for us now, my father said. But really, I think he just missed him.
Most of the people who go to Korriban to become Sith die in training.
You don't know my brother. He never took no for an answer. We Drellic boys might not look like much, but we fight back. Father always wanted one son in the Sith and one in the military. Admittedly, the Imperial Reclamation Service wasn't his first choice, but after all the cursing stopped, I think he warmed up to the idea.
What did your father have against the Imperial Reclamation Service?
The Drellics are a proud family line, and my father is simply the proudest of the lot.
I keep saying it.
The Imperial Reclamation Service shores up the Empire's
I
foundations
love
against
the
the flood of
voice acting in
forgetfulness
this
and
game.
misinformation that
It's
threatens
so
our
awesome.
history. I'd like to see a fighter pilot establish the lineage of a 3,000-year-old Sith Lord with nothing but rocks and a dead language.
I have always believed that knowledge will ultimately win out over the lightsaber and the blaster.
Thank you, my lord. It is my honor to serve.
My lord, I've been studying the Sith code lately, and I'm wondering what you think of the line, "Peace is a lie." There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for interpretation, but I know you are an ardent proponent of peace.
There's a difference between complacency and genuine peace.
The Jedi are not complacent. When it is necessary, we act. The Jedi Code is the core of our philosophy. We learn it by heart, and it's the foundation of everything we do. But I guess it's different for the Sith. The Sith Code is more a description than a guide.
A Sith is the ultimate individual. There are as many different Sith philosophies as there are Sith.
What about the Emperor? And the Dark Council? I thought they governed the Sith.
They have their own aims. That's as far as their rule extends.
It can't go on like that, you know. How can there be peace with the Sith Empire when every Sith does their own thing? This task we've taken gets more difficult every day.
Some you win some, you lose some. Go to the...
It makes no sense. Darth Valis produced over 3,000 volumes, writings and holocrons. Makes a one-line notation. I'm hearing voices, must find cure. Then nothing. In 3,000 volumes, not a single other mention of the subject.
Do you think Thanaton could have tampered with your resources?
These are common diaries, not Sith secrets. There's no reason anyone would... No, you're right. Why didn't I see this before? Volume 2397, line 232. Killed my fourth apprentice today. Caught him spying. Same line, volume 2455. Killed my fourth apprentice today. Caught him spying. The entire volume is a duplicate.
What happened to the other volume?
Thanaton must have grasped what was going on when he confronted you and ordered the volumes switched. Let's hope he didn't destroy them. He keeps a private, heavily guarded library under Drummond Castle. I'm not supposed to know about it, but for various reasons I do. I'm guessing Darth Valis' missing volume and another by Darth Aratus are there. Both could be imperative to your survival.
Well, I guess I'm going back down to the planet. Nope, that's not the doorway I was looking for.
I've just finished cleaning the... You should notice a .0000...
All right. Let's jump on my speeder bike. I just hope that whole thing, that world mission isn't still going on. Yeah, it is.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
Don't get me wrong, I like the idea of world events happening, but they can get a little tedious. what it should be is there should be a like a mission terminal or something that allows you to opt into the event area. So if you just happen to be passing through the event area, you aren't automatically looped into the event. You have to opt in. And I'm hoping with the new patch coming on Monday, I think, the 18th. Yeah. There's a new patch well, actually, the new patch is coming on the 19th, and the patch notes will be on the released on the 18th. So I'm hoping that the new patch being dropped on the 19th will fix the issue with the event, with the world events, and will provide some kind of mission terminal so that you can opt into the event, or if you want to participate, or if you don't want to participate in the world event, you could just pass through the area no problem without being auto-looped into the
Attention,
event
Imperial
area.
personnel. Maintenance and patrol schedules at the Sith Sanctum are on hold until further notice. Again, approach the area at your own peril.
Don't care. That is an issue that I am having. I don't want to have to be bombarded with these world events just because I'm passing through the area.
Stop right there. Sorry, my lord, but you're not allowed in here.
You will let me in. I'm welcome here.
We will let you in. You're welcome here. Thanaton keeps his most useful holocrons on the far wall. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if you took one.
The ritual I performed was too much power too quickly. I am disintegrating rapidly. I have begun to drain parts of my power into holocrons, though it is only a temporary solution. My research points to a cure, almost too amazing to fathom, but I must try, and I must succeed. It will require going into the heart of Belsavis, a place so racked with chaos I shudder to think of going. Still, no time for hesitation. I go now, or not at all.
All right. Anything else? I don't think so. At least not in this room. Perfect. Alright, this is a good spot to take a quick 5-minute break so I can run some ads. When I come back, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, and then we'll keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
That spell isn't ready.
Nice. There's another one. Go ahead and take a health potion so that I can keep my health up. Nope. Stupid geometry. Through by accident? No, I don't want to go there. I don't even know why that spot's there. It might just be, you know, like at one point one of the basilisks I'm trying to get the crystallized scales from spawned there, and so, you know. I'm not going to go that way because there's too many big guys over that way. So let's go this way. Hopefully I can find more crag boars. Ooh, here we go. I need to get closer. But, you know, this is kind of a milky white pink with a tinge of pink. But hey, doesn't matter about the color as long as the flavor's there, and as long as the vitamins, the minerals, the nootropics, everything's in there. It's an out of this world experience. Does get a little chalky towards the end if you don't mix it thoroughly, but hey, you know. Alright. Here we go. And just kind of checking things out.
I buy and trade for the Alliance.
I supply only the finest
goods. What do I have? I have the strong fishing pole, so I'm good there. Just need 2 more of these power fragments.
I need a target.
And he's dead.
Quest complete.
Good fortune. Dionys Akar.
Get on with it. There's work to be done.
See you soon.
And then, like I said, we just take the... All right, we're back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Cannot stream without it, except for today because I'm very close to running out and I want to save my last serving for a special occasion. So today it's just Mio Energy and Liquid Death. Liquid Death Dust. The lime flavor. Excellent combination, but normally I would be drinking Dubby. Dubby's got lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries. No artificial dyes or colors, no artificial fillers, no sugar, which is great for diabetics. I think the Death Dust might actually have sugar in it, but barely any. Anyway, lots of really cool flavors. Dubby has Galaxy Grenade is one of my absolute favorites. Big Energy Tears is great. Dub Sludge is great in the fall and winter months, especially if you put it in some unsweetened apple juice or apple cider. Awesome. Tastes like a caramel apple. If you want to try some Dubby for yourself, just head over to dubby.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout, save 10% on your order, and help support the channel. Get yourself a great energy drink that cannot be beat. The only reason I'm not drinking it today is because I am out. And I placed my order for more yesterday, and hopefully it'll arrive soon, because I hate streaming without it. Alright, let me take a quick drink of this stuff. This is a Dubby cup that I got from Dubby. If you want to get one for yourself, the promo code works on my promo code Macro1 works on anything on the Dubby store. So that's Dubby, tubs of Dubby, the starter sets, any of their merch works perfectly on everything. All right, back to the game. Probably only going to be on for another 20 minutes or so. Okay, let's go ahead. And fast travel back to the spaceport.
Well, this is entirely out of hand. No, don't touch that!
Alright. Heading back to the ship. Bugger it. I'll just run back to the ship. ship.
See? The ship always warms my circuits, Master.
I really wish I could shut that guy up.
I found some things that look relevant.
Excellent. It will take some time for Ashara and I to study these. In the meantime, you may want to check in on Harker. Make certain he knows you're alive, and that he shouldn't take any liberties with the trials.
I would very much like to know how my future apprentice is coming along.
I'll let you know the moment I find anything.
All right. So I guess we're traveling to Korriban. Depending on how long this takes, this might be the last thing I do for today.
This academy is pointless. Fall before our might. We need no masters.
Undas I've no Jappe Sitlos Fraudnos Jus Jappe Raita Jappe.
Sometimes I wish I could understand what he was saying.
Time for death, Twi'lek.
Kava tupa stumpa, makingsa.
Quiet, both of you. You know your trial. Now go. My lord, you just missed the latest trial. As you can see, we have a wild group. All except the human. He was surprisingly quick to die.
Through no interference of yours, I trust.
These wretches can get themselves killed without my help. My credits are on the three-eyed one, personally. Uglier than my twisted Sith grandmother, but he has a vicious streak uncommon in slaves.
I wouldn't bet against him.
I would have preferred to see the human prevail, but you can only ask so much. While you're here, is there anything particular you want to accomplish with these trials? Many Sith Lords use the Acolytes to gather things from the tombs for them.
Anything that will help me in my struggle with Thanaton would be appreciated.
I think I know something. I'll contact you when they are on their last trial so that you can arrive in time for the results.
Neat. Normally I would be jumping on
This
my
academy is
speeder
pointless.
bike,
Fall before our might. We need no masters.
I'm glad someone finally shot them up. Saves me the effort.
Yay!
My father will hear of this!
Perfect. I'm level 40 now. Let's just go straight to the ship.
Zash and I have been looking over the information you recovered from Thanaton's library.
Any truth to the rumors there's a big old Republic prison on Belsavis?
I heard something of that from Master Ryan, but I didn't want to believe it.
Unfortunately, Belsavis looks like the most promising lead. Darth Eratus went there seeking a cure for the deterioration of his body. It sounds like precisely the thing you need.
Then let's set a course for Belsavis.
My knowledge is limited, but I'll brief you once we dock with the Belsavis space station.
Alright. We'll travel to Belsavis. Ooh, we've got some conversations to be had.
You'll never believe what I found. I thought I'd left this behind planets ago.
Is it some kind of artifact?
This is the tooth of a 4,000-year-old proto-rancor. But look, see this? It's some kind of metal. Not cortosis, but very similar. This rancor was tamed. It was my very first discovery. I carry it with me everywhere for luck. I thought I'd lost it when I fell into an old tomb a couple of digs ago. It turned out it was caught in the lining of my pocket.
On Korriban, I pulled an artifact from an ancient holocron that was supposed to be unopenable.
You mean from the pyramid and the tomb of Marka Ragnos? How did you do it? With a sonic excavator or some device of your own?
It was painfully obvious, really. I used lightning.
You know, there's a theory in the archaeological world that certain ancient devices, holocrons especially, have resonances. It's something to do with the Force. Just as only Sith can activate holocrons, some ancient devices can only be activated by certain Sith bloodlines. Well, most archaeologists reject it as unscientific. But there's so much about the galaxy we don't understand. Who am I to say what's scientific?
I'm not one to dismiss an idea just because it seems a little crazy.
Oh yes, my lord. I thought so. But if you'll excuse me, I have some new findings to analyze.
Sweet.
My lord, I must ask a favor of you. Our mission. We cannot hope to accomplish it without help.
I'm afraid we won't get much support from the Sith.
Not the Sith. The Jedi. Yes, I know. There are Jedi who would help us. Who would see that a strong, rational empire is the only path to peace.
I can see the advantages of having sympathetic Jedi when the time comes to negotiate.
Master Simon Walls is known by many as a wise, open-minded Jedi. He brought the Sith Lord Karis Vale to the light and oversaw his initiation into the Jedi. He has retired in seclusion to Alderaan for personal study and meditation, but young Jedi still make pilgrimages to him. I would like to make a pilgrimage, and if possible, get his support.
I welcome any support we can get.
I'll return quickly, I promise.
I try and do everything I can to make her happy because it's fun corrupting her.
I can't believe him! I'm not a Jedi. He says I'm not a Jedi?
Did you meet with Master Simon? What happened?
Master Simon! I came to him for help, and he turned me away. It's not fair. I was the best Padawan Masters Ryan and Osera ever trained. I am a Jedi.
Don't let the words of a fool bother you.
You're right. I need to calm down. He's just too narrow-minded to see. The return of the Sith in this war has changed things. Sometimes compromise is necessary. Yes, I don't care what Master Simon said. Thank you, my lord, for helping me talk through this.
Alright, let's head to Balsalvus, and I will... get set up there and then call it a day.
We've arrived at the Balsalvus spaceport.
Good. We'll have to work quickly if we're to find a cure for your strange ailment. We know that a Sith called Darth Eratus suffered a similar problem. His power became too much for him, and he began to deteriorate. We also know that he went to Balsalvus in search of a Rakata device that he believed could fix him, whatever that means.
Who were these Rakata?
Little is known of them. They were highly advanced and ruled the galaxy. Then they just disappeared. I've looked into Balsalvus. There is indeed evidence that the Rakata were here, and that they built some kind of monumental prison. The Republic have arrived since, however, and built their own prison. Whatever this device is, we'll have to navigate 2 prisons to get to it.
I'll destroy that prison piece by piece if I have to.
Fortunately, that work has already begun. The Empire recently discovered the Republic's prison and staged a massive prison break.
Saves us the trouble of breaking in, I guess.
It also means the planet is in chaos, and any trail Darth Eratus left will have been obliterated.
I don't need Darth Eratus's trail. Give me the information and I'll find the device.
Without a trail to follow? Or any field experts in ancient alien technology? You're good, but I don't know if you're that good. But while perusing the Republic prison logs, I discovered a familiar name. The Circle, a group of criminal technologist Nikto I once employed. They never met a system they couldn't slice, or a machine they couldn't reverse engineer. Perhaps they can interpret Darth Eratus' diagrams on Balsalvus.
Do you know where they were being held?
Unfortunately, no.
I bet one of the guardhouses has a record of where they were kept. I've seen my share of prisons.
We must be careful. Belsavis is a place of unknown danger. But be quick. The dates on Darth Aratus' records show his condition worsening rapidly.
Okay. Well, that's as good a place as any to call it a day. I'll get set up to leave the ship next week. That's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Again, I want to apologize for not being on yesterday, and I want to apologize for not streaming for the full 2 hours today. I'm still getting used to the new work schedule here. Hopefully, by the end of this streaming week, by Monday, I'll have everything down pat so that next week everything will go super smooth, and I'll be able to stream for the full 2 hours each day. Again, if you're on YouTube and you want to see that new content, I have made playlists or I will be making playlists for each of the new series as I put them out. The retail World of Warcraft playlist is already up, and episode 1 is already up. So keep an eye out for those. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, the notification bell on YouTube to be notified whenever new content gets uploaded. I will be back on here on Twitch tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, continuing to grind through the rank play ladder. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there.